what I, in my professional opinion, to be the absolutely most virtuous qualities of a leader. He, his efforts were never to extend himself. He was always reaching out to enrich others. Anyway. Yeah, and he was very successful, but I think I think everyone here kind of understands that his success in life is exceeded only by his heart. So he traveled a long, difficult path. He did that with dignity and honor, and he was dedicated to everyone in his family, everyone he was involved with. I liked as a gentleman, yeah, and I wrote the same thing with Lighthouse. You know, he was a lighthouse of hope for all of us. So yeah, I will forever cherish the memory of Tom. I have some words from Uncle Tom I wanted to read because he was unable to be here today. And these are Uncle Tom's words, not mine. So we have a poem written by Dylan Thomas as a plea to Dylan Thomas's dying father. It was I'll get to the poem after a bit of words from him. So what it cries for us to do is live every moment. Live every moment until that inevitably happens. You know, don't sit quietly until don't sit quietly for death to take you. Fight it with every fiber of your being. I've never met a man that embodies this more than Tom. With Roxanne as his champion, he faced every challenge with courage and determination, and never turned away from his fight. Even while fighting this war, Tom found time to enjoy what life had to offer. He saw the world, he played his music, he made art, he still found joy in the day-to-day beauty. I was lucky enough to be standing with Tom and Roxanne on the bank of the Snake River, just outside of Yellowstone, as the sun set a couple of years ago. Tom was having a rough time with his health, but he was happy to be there with all of us. While we were all standing there, this huge squadron of pelicans came in formation and started fishing as a pod in the river right in front of us. It's one of my favorite memories of Tom. I will always remember this along his face. Anyway, so the poem. Do not go gently into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at the close of day. Rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know that dark is right, because their words have forked no lightning. They do not go gently into that good night. Good men, the last wave by crying bright, their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage against the dying of the light. Wild men, who caught and sang in the sun flight and learned too late, they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men, near death, who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light.